Hello everyone. Today we'll be discussing how to edit a shapefile and how to create different types of shapefile like point shapefile, polygon, polyline. Then also we'll be discussing how to add labels. Labels means within your shapefile if you want to denote the name of the place and you want to export it, then we'll be learning that. Another one thing that we'll be learning in this video is how to merge two shape files. How to merge two shape files to showcase one area like western part of the land or eastern part of the land or southern part of the land or northern districts, southern districts. So for that we need to merge the shape files. So we'll be learning in this video. First of all, I have added the India admin shapefile. From there, I will be exporting one of the shapefile. So I've taken the Vijayanagram district, like you see. Then I'll go to selection, go to create layer from selected features. Then our respective shapefile is created. We can remove this. Just see, it is the Vijayanagram district. Make it hollow. So this is the first step you need to do. Then, like after putting your base map or after putting your satellite image on the shapefile, if you find that this part of the shapefile is not required, or if you want to extend it, somewhere, because this is actually the administrative areas. So if your work requirement will be beyond the administrative area, or if you want to change the shape of the shapefile, so that will be required, but looking into your requirement. So for that, what we have to do, we have to go to editor, then we'll go to start editing, then we have to select this, then we will select this entire shapefile. Then we'll double click. Once we double click on the shapefile, we'll see this number of points, single points are showing now. Means these points have been assembled, or these points have been union to make this entire shapefile. Means each point has been merged, or each points, or this polyline shapefile was found by merging these points. So if I want to delete some vertex, then what I have to do, there is an option called delete vertex. Just select that point, it will be deleted like this. If you see now, the shape has been changed. So if you want to do like this, you can go to delete vertex, then select the points you want to delete. Then the most important thing is immediately you have to do save edits, because sometimes what happens in ArcGIS, suddenly you will be working, you might get an error message, and the screen will go blank. So to avoid that, whenever you are doing something, in the next moment, go and save it. Even if you also save the entire ArcGIS file and go on saving it in every 10-30 seconds, or 45 seconds, because ArcGIS has this problem of going blank suddenly. Out of the context error will come. Okay, save edits. Once we save edits, now you see the shape has been changed. Again, if I want to add some points, then there is an option called add vertex. Select just select. Now I have added 2 points, but I want to change their position. For that, just drag the point. Then again, go to editor, save edits. Now see, the save file editing has been done. So from this we got to know we can delete some points, we can add some point, and just without adding or deleting, if you just want to change that location of that point, for that only you have to select modify sketch vertex, then select this, just pull it like this, the shape will be changed. Then go to stop editing. So this is how a shape file can be edited. So editor, start editing, then double click on the shape file, then do accordingly. Either you add some vertex or delete some vertex, or you change the position of the vertex. Now another important thing that we'll be seeing. Now if I want to add some point shape files within my uh, shape file. So first of all, what we'll do, we'll add our base map, because looking into base map only we can add the it is not mandatory to add the base map, but once we get the base map, it will be easier for us to locate the points that we are desiring to show in our output. So like I have told, this base map addition will take some time, as it clearly depends on the internet speed. Now the base map has been added. So immediately when the base map is added, go to view, go to data frame properties, then go to data frame, then go to clip to shape, specify shape, outline of features, okay, apply, okay. So now we have got our respective base map, topographical base map, Vijayanagram district. Now I want to point out these places: Paravattipuram, Bobili, Salur, Vijayanagram. Okay, this national highway I want to show. Okay, so for that I need to add a point shape file. So for that, what I have to do, I have to see the drive, go to new, then shape file. Once you select shape file, create a new shape file. This graphical user interface will open. So you give the name locations. Then feature type is point. Now we want point shape file. You have polyline, you have polygon, multi-point, multi-patch, but now we have point shape file. Then this is another important thing. Don't leave it in a unknown coordinate system. Why? Because our shape file is in a GCS coordinate system or WGS, decimal degree coordinate system. So go to edit, go to GCS, then go to world, then go to WGS 1984. Okay. Edit, GCS, then world, then WGS 1984. So when you do this, what will happen? The point shape file will be directed in the GCS coordinate system. Okay. Now see, one layer has been added, written locations, but you don't find the points. For that, what you have to do? You have to go to editor, start editing. Now it will ask you that which shape file you want to edit, whether you want to edit the India admin 2 or locations. So we want to edit locations. Okay. Then what is happening? Once you click, no, it is getting said, no, we don't want. So for that, you have to go to create features. Then click on locations, then point. Now you can give your point shapefile. Now you can give point shapefile. Now go to editor, save edits, then stop editing. Now you see your point shapefile has been added. Your point shapefiles has been added. So this is how these point shapefiles are created. There is another method of giving the point shapefiles, like from Excel with proper latitude and longitude. You can also import the point shapefiles, that will be learning in the next class. Then comes another type of shapefile that we are going to make, that is, we go to new shapefile, polyline. We'll be making some polylines. Polylines. Then again edit, GCS, world, WGS 1984. Okay. So some polylines locations has been added. Then same thing, editor, start editing, polylines location. Okay, then create features, polylines location, line. So there are different types of polyline locations. Like you can create lines, you can create rectangle, you can create circle, you can create ellipse or freehand. Generally we prefer lines. Like I want to put a boundary between this point shape file and this point shape file. Again I can put a boundary between these two shape files. Again I can, so like this the polyline shapefile is created. So it is selecting from vertex to vertex. You can zoom it. You can zoom it and see it is joining vertex to vertex. So if we change the color, it will be visible clearly to us. If we change the color, so now we see, now we will save edits, stop editing. So now you see these polylines have been created. So polylines can be created also through continuous polylines, like if you see, so like this also you can create some polylines. Like this also you can create, but that depends on your base map, or that depends on your satellite imagery. So if you have overlapped your shapefile with a base map, then it will be easier. Without having a base map or a satellite imagery, you cannot there is no use of creating these polylines and shapefile or point shapefiles. Okay, then another type of shapefile that we can create is that will be required, that is polygons. That is polygons. So generally we use this polygons, polylines, then our point shapefile. So these three type of shapefiles are mostly used. Okay, okay. So now polygon locations have been created. Go to start editing, same thing, polygons location, okay. Then go to create features. It will come, select it. Then here you can also create polygon, rectangle, circle, ellipse, freehand, autocomplete, freehand. So if you want to mark something here, if there is a temple or something, you can create like this. Just finish, escape, put escape, it will be removed. So if you see, a polygon has been created here, so you can name it something. So like this, you can create multiple polygon shape files if required for your marking. Then these point shape files size means if you want a circle, if you want to show like if you want to show like this in triangle format, then you can see these have been converted to triangle. So now if you want to show in hexagon, or if you want to show in dark circles, then dark circles have been created. So these polylines also, highway ramp, expressway. So like this you have so many options for polylines. If you want to show arrow like this, so arrow, it has been converted into arrow. Okay. Then comes polygons. Polygons you have to do just hollow or some color. But polylines locations, these are having so many options looking into your requirement. Whether if it is a hospital, then you can see so many hospitals symbols have been shown. If you want to show like if I want to show airport, then the airport symbol means if you want to show a airport, if you want to show a hospital, then what you have to do, you have to create multiple point shape files. So each point shape file you will change the symbol. Like a city cannot have, or a district cannot have multiple airports. Hardly one or two airports will be there. Okay, so there are so many hospitals. So you have to create a point shape file only showing hospitals, a point shape file only showing airports, a point shape file only showing high-rise buildings. So looking into your requirement, you have to create the number of point shape files. So this was everything about editing a shape file. Like we got to know, we can how to remove the vertex, how to add vertex, how to change the position of the vertex. Then we learned about how to create point shapefile, polyline shapefiles, and polygon shapefiles. Then another important thing that we'll be seeing. So this again, you can go to layout view. You can give your title. You can give your legend. You can give your scale bar. You can give your legend title, north arrow. Then you can give the grid. So if you have not seen, don't know how to do this, then previously I have in my first video I have shown you how to export high resolution shape files. So these things are mandatory. Okay. If you make any kind of exporting, because you should not take screenshot of these images and showcase to someone, it should be properly exported without any blur image. So another important thing that needs to be known in these shape files, like denoting the name of the places. So for that, what we'll do, we'll add the India admin 2, then we'll go to open attribute table. Like we will select all the districts that are in Andhra Pradesh. We'll select all the districts that are related to Andhra Pradesh. So after that, what we'll do, we'll go to go to selection, create layer from selected features. Then we will remove this. Then we'll make it hollow. Then we'll make it hollow. So now if you want to showcase someone that this is the uh, state map of Andhra Pradesh, and these are the districts. So for that, you cannot export this in a blank way and go to paint again, then write it one by one. So there is an option in ArcGIS by which you can showcase the name of the districts. Like you will go right click, go to properties. There is an option here, labels. So in the labels, what you have to do, you have to select your label features in this layer. Then, like we know, name 0 is name of the country, name 1 is name of the state, and name 2 is the name of the district. So we'll select name 2, then we'll change the font. It depends on your requirement. You can change the color. You can change the color. You can also change the size of the font. Then apply. Then OK. Now you see the name of the districts has been printed very clearly on the on your shape files. So that if you export it here, if you export it here, then it will be a very good looking presentation or your map for your external thesis work or your external presentation or in your publication. So this will look extremely beautiful. A shape file with proper notations, proper labels. Okay, so this is how we have to add the label. So you can change the size. Like if you feel it is overlapping, we can give the size as 10. Apply. Okay, then it will be coming within our uh, within the each shapefile of the district. Another one thing, like if you want to differentiate the northern districts, southern districts, so like rather than through colors, if you want to showcase northern districts, southern districts, east districts, or coastal districts with a single color, then for that what you have to do, you have to go to start editing. You have to go to start editing. Now we have now you can see if I select, each district is getting selected. So if I want to merge these four districts and I want to showcase these are my southern districts, so for that what I have to do, I have to select one district, then I have to press shift, then another district, then another district, then another district. So now four districts have been selected. Then go to editor. There is an option called merge. There is an option called merge. So now if you see, the entire will close this label. Now if you see, the four districts have been merged, and you can write it here what southern districts. So if you make legends, like I'll put a color to it. Wait. So if I want to showcase it with a single color, then what I have to do, I have to select this, then right click, selection, create layer from selected feature. So it has been differentiated with a single color. Now if I want to merge these files, these three districts as my northern districts, as my northern district, or this one also, then again same thing, by pressing shift I will select all the individual district shape file, then go to merge. Okay, then it has been merged. Now I want to showcase it in a different color. Same thing, right click here, go to selection, select here, right click here, selection, create layer from selected feature. So now you can showcase when you will be here, you will be showcasing these districts. You can change the name here, northern districts. You can change this name to southern districts. So when you put insert the legend, you can see it is coming. The color will be coming. This color is called northern districts, means this part of the shapefile are northern districts. This part of the shapefile you have considered as southern districts, and this part you can give the mid districts or central districts. Generally people use this for defining like coastal belt of Andhra Pradesh, or dry belt of Andhra Pradesh, means these are non-coastal, far away from the coast. So like that, when you are differentiating, you can take the help of this merge command to merge the shapefile, to merge the single shapefile, and you can make it a single shapefile and show it as a singular name. Like here, there are four districts. So now it will be denoted as northern districts. So whenever you will be presenting, you will be present that this is the northern part of the land, this is the southern part of the land, then this is the coastal, these districts come under the coastal belt, in this part of the land is the coastal belt. So rather than showing single name of the districts, you can show it in a single color, that this is the coastal belt, this is the non-coastal belt. This part of these districts are getting heavy rainfall, so you can select those districts and merge them, and you can mention them as heavy rainfall districts or less rainfall districts. So for these requirements, this merge command comes into picture. So if you have any doubts, please write in the comment box, and I'll be surely replying to your doubts. Thank you everyone for your patience. Please give some time in like, share and subscribing this video. Thank you.